Hello, I'm Pei. Today I'm going to talk about Nintendo Company. When I was young, I played Game Boy after my homework. I remember my first Game Boy is from Nintendo. Nintendo is a special company. Nintendo accompanied my childhood. So today I'm going to introduce Nintendo, which company is very creative and smart. What is Nintendo? Nintendo is a Japanese multinational electronic manufacturer specializing in consumer portable devices. This is the world's biggest video game company by sales revenue. A story of Nintendo. In 1889 to 1956, Nintendo is a card company. Nintendo is an entertainment system, but unbelievable thing is Nintendo's first product is not games. Nintendo was founded by Fusajiro Yamauchi as Nintendo Corporation on September 23, 1889. It was started as a small card business, but he soon had to hire more and more people to work for him as the cards were handmade. Soon they began to different kinds of cards and also had to set up a distribution company to market their products. Based in Kyoto, Japan, the business produced and marketed a playing card game called Henatu. The handmade card became popular very soon. The company adopted the name Nintendo Karata. Maybe our parents played card games from Nintendo before. In 1979 to 2003, Nintendo's success with video games. In 1980, Nintendo launched Game & Watch, a handheld video game series developed by Yoko. This system does not contain interchangeable cartridges and thus the hardware was tied to the game. In 1983, Nintendo launched the Family Computer home video game console in Japan. In 1988, Nintendo conceived the new Game Boy handheld system, with the purpose of merging the two very successful ideas of Game & Watch portability along with the NES cartridge interchangeability. In 2015 to present, mobile and the Nintendo Switch. In May 2015, Universal Parks and Resorts announced that it was partnering with Nintendo to create attractions at Universal Park based upon Nintendo properties. The following years, Nintendo also expressed a desire to enter the animated film market. The first attraction to be created at Universal Parks is known as Super Nintendo World, which will be completed by 2020. We all think Nintendo's generation is about the past, but we don't know. In fact, Nintendo waiting for an opportunity of their own. Science and technology continue to progress. In the game world of the replacement rate is very high. Nintendo ready to launch a swap the world games. It's Pokemon Go. I will be a detailed introduction to this game. Nintendo production. First one, I will introduce Nintendo Wii. Nintendo's spelling of Wii is intended to resemble two people standing side by side, and to represent the Wii remote and nunchuk. The family-friendly game consoles are popular all over the world. Did you play Mario? Mario is an Italian program created by a Japanese artist somehow became one of the most recognizable chapters on Earth. Our story beginning in the early 1980s with the struggling card and toy company Nintendo trying to break into the expanding market arcade game. I divide Mario's history into 4 timing. In 1981, Mario was not called Mario at the beginning in Donkey Kong. Mario debuts as Jumpman in the arcade game Donkey Kong on July 9, 1981. He is shown to be a carpenter and has a pet ape called Donkey Kong. The carpenter mistreats the ape and Donkey Kong escape the kidnapped Jumpman's girlfriend, originally known as the Lady but later named Pauline. The player must take a role of Jumpman and rescue the girl. The game, while probably not the first platformer, defends the platformer genre with its main chapter, Jumpman. He could move left and right, climb ladders and jump over obstacles or from one platformer to the next. It was very different from major video games of the time. What is the landlord name? The answer is Mario. The staff jokingly started calling Jumpman Mario, earning his a nickname. It eventually became his actual name. In 1985, Super Mario Bros. You had played this game. To this day, its music is probably the most recognizable of any video game ever, and the first level was many people's introduction to the console gaming itself. Looking at the Mario games that precede this one, it's not hard to understand what made Super Mario Bros. The best-selling video game of all time. There are 24 levels, each of them far larger than all of the space that made on Donkey Kong and Mario Bros. Combined. There are power-ups. Mario can grow bigger with a mushroom and shoot fireballs with a flower. And there is the now stand left to right side scrolling that defined performers from a decade and still define many today. In 1990, Super Mario World. In 1990, Nintendo put out the release the biggest Mario game yet, Super Mario World. This game introduced Yoshi, Mario's beloved dinosaur friend, and for the first time including levels with multi solution. It was a great showcase for what a Super Nintendo was capable of. Yes, but it was also a great game in and of. It was also the last major console side-scroller to star Mario until New Super Mario Bros. Wii came along in 20 years later. Pokémon. The Pokémon is very popular all over the world. How long did it take to create an overnight success for John Hank? It took him 20 years to create Pokémon Go this week. The program and Go apps has broken all records with 10 million plus downloads in the first week, exceeding Twitter and daily active users and with high average user time than Facebook, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. How to John Han create such a massive overnight press here is health level up in his lifetime to search Pokemon Go in 1996 while still a student. This Nintendo published AR mobile games, no major publicity without celebrity performance, but in an overnight success. Pokemon Go is a smartphone game that blends the real and digital worlds, tasking players with explore their neighborhood to find creatures and treasure for in-game use. With the opening of countries on the line as the July 12th, the game's daily active users exceeded 21 million people, beyond the popular mobile game Candy Crush. Just days after being released in the US, it's seemingly everywhere. People were wandering around with their heads in their phone, more unusual and very once in a while they would stop and exclaim, "There is a Geodude nearby!" Or some search, "The hunt is on." Thank you.